What's up, Twin Flames? It's the strawberry moon today, June 11th, 2025. I'm Lisi, and welcome to my channel. So we're going to be pulling cards for what energies you need to be in for this strawberry moon 2025 for Twin Flame energy. And we're going to do 5 cards, so stay tuned for all of them. And at the end, if you make it through all 5, I have a special invitation for you. So I'm using the Moonology deck. I bring this out every time there is like an event with the moon. And I love the strawberry moon just simply because I like the time of year. The reason it's called the strawberry moon, oop, there's your cards, is because it happens at the time of ripe strawberries in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. Okay, yeah, these are all your cards. All right, the first card you get is believe in the impossible. Oh, I love that. I love that for you. So those of you watching this, maybe you need to hear this first. So the energy that you're moving into is like, maybe you're not in contact with your twin flame. Maybe there's a third party. Maybe there's a distance. Maybe there's a huge age gap. Whatever it is, you're looking at your union and you're like, oh my God, that seems impossible. And maybe there's just something there. There's like a big boulder in your path where you're like, that would never, I could never surmount that challenge. This card's telling you here on the strawberry moon, I want you to make a new choice and believe that your harmonious twin flame union is possible. If you're watching this video, you're here because you want to be with your twin flame. You're here because you've heard people say, oh, you can't be with your twin flame in this lifetime, or not everybody gets to be with their twin flame. But you're here because I teach people the teachings of union that I learned that say that, yes, you are supposed to be with your twin flame in this lifetime. You were designed to be together, and there's just simply blocks in the way. And spirit can move those boulders, but you've got to co-create with spirit. You've got to choose this. You've got to say yes. If you don't say yes, it can't happen, right? So say yes now. That's your first card, the energy coming in. I love that we started on that card. That was so cool. Okay, the next card is New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. And I know that in my channel, I look at my data and my metrics. A lot of you are divine feminine. Some of you are masculines, but a lot of you are feminines. And I want to talk a little bit about that because I think it's important to understand how feminine energy gives. But overall, I feel like there's like those of you watching and then in collective consciousness in general, this indicates there's like a feeling of lack. Like you don't have enough money, enough health, enough sleep, enough, you're in a place where your cup is not feeling full. You're in a place of depletion. And so because you're in a state of lack, your energy, and this isn't something you're doing consciously, but your energy is kind of like pulling on the world. It's like a heavy energy of like taking. And how do you get out of that? Well, you give. Right now, I'm going to teach you a secret, a very, behind the scenes, let's, break the fourth wall. So right now, as I'm giving you this reading, I'm giving, I'm also receiving it at the very same time, because I don't know what cards are going to come out, right? And this message is equally for me as it is for you. That's the beauty of any time anybody ever reads cards, any card reading ever, like the person's receiving it at the same time. So through giving, you do receive, and the word receive is different from take. Take is like, there's an imbalance of energy there. Take is you're pulling on something. When you give, you receive. It's like a cyclical energy. It's like opening up a faucet. The water comes through the faucet and it keeps flowing. It keeps flowing. It keeps flowing. So for feminine energy, because I think some of you know this already, but the masculine, the way the masculine is designed energetically is the masculine gives and the feminine receives. Now, a lot of people confuse that and they think that the feminine is just supposed to sit there and just take. And then this upsets the masculine because the masculine feels depleted, like he's like giving, and it's going in a black hole. And so that's not exactly how it works. The way that it works is more like a flower in the sunlight, where the sun shines down on the flower and the flower blooms as a result of the sun, and the sun looks at the flower, imagine the sun doing this, and feels happy because the flower has received its energy and is blossoming and overflowing back into the sun, right? That's the exchange there. The masculine energy gives and the feminine energy receives, but also gives back by blossoming, blooming, and overflowing into the masculine. And that encourages the masculine to give more. And then it's like a cycle. You can learn this in the book, Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover. Okay, let's go to your next card. Ooh, yes. This is kind of like what I was just talking about. A win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so in your Twin Flame Union, what I was just saying about balancing your energy, like giving and realizing that it's like a win-win. Like right now, I'm not giving you my life force and depleting myself. I'm receiving at the same time. This is how you as a feminine work, and masculines too. I have many masculine friends that tell me that they're like more woke masculines. They tell me that when they're giving, they feel really good. They're like, oh, I feel great because I have a sense of purpose. So it's a win-win. And I think also this speaks to, if you're in separation from your twin flame, the resolution of that separation, the dissolving of the separation. No one's going to get hurt. Everyone's going to win. Like if a third party relationship is ending, like that's going to be good for that person too. Like the other person, they have a twin flame. Hi, Cleo. She's chirping again. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah. She's agreeing that what I'm saying is a good thing to say. So yes, win-win outcome. Next card, we've got meditate and contemplate, the new moon in Pisces. I feel like for you guys, like for the strawberry moon, like there's going to be like balance is coming in, but also once you kind of receive some information, it's important not to take action right away and just kind of like ground. Now that doesn't mean wait. It doesn't mean withhold. It doesn't mean don't do what you're guided to do. It just means like inhale, exhale, right? Like there's a cycle of things. There's an awareness that's coming into your mind. There's an action that you need to take with your twin flame. And it's important to just kind of like sit with it. Oh, I need to do that. I need to go visit my twin flame, or I need to text them. And you don't like not text them like, oh, I need to meditate before I send this text of hello, like that's kind of controlling, right? Like they were not talking about like waiting or stopping your action. That's kind of like fear-based. This is just like grounding your energy. Contemplate, giving yourself space to do so. Some people are different. Some people like sitting and thinking. I don't do that. The way that I do this is through speaking. So I record voice notes to myself and I listen to them. You can do that. That's fine. However you do this. I also have twin flame meditations. I don't like sitting, right? I don't like sitting and doing nothing. The meditations I do on my website, the first one's free. You can go get that right now. But these meditations, the subsequent ones, and they're very affordable. They take you on a journey, so you're listening and you're guided into those thoughts and those images, because I use imagery in my meditations, which is going to help you, right? So if you have trouble sitting and meditating, I highly recommend my twin flame meditations. They're very juicy. Last card for you. Balance spirituality, more Pisces. What? Look at this. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces card. Okay. Well, yes. Thank you. I see you, Pisces. I see you. Okay. So this is true. Like a lot of us on the spiritual journey, on the twin flame journey, and even if you're here and you don't know twin flames yet, you're on a spiritual journey. Otherwise, you wouldn't have clicked my video. But a lot of people spend a lot of time in their mind and their heart and like doing like inner work and like visualizing and feeling your feelings and like connecting to your higher chakras, like your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown, and like, being here. but you're also in the world. You've got your solar plexus and your sacral chakra and your root chakra that are like very much grounded into the world, into your body. And I think a lot of people get kind of like heady, like they get like too high spiritually, and then they end up like manifesting losing their job, or like not having money, or not working, or not eating, or not exercising, or just like ignoring their bodies. And I just want to tell you, like, you got to balance that. You got to balance that, especially like if you are not balancing it within yourself, because you and your twin flame are one. If you're doing it, they're doing it, right? Like it's going to be amplified. You can't expect your twin flame to fix this for you. They won't. They will amplify it. They'll turn the volume up on whatever you're not doing. Right? I have experienced this recently, right? Like, it's, in my finances, my twin flame showed that to me pretty clearly, that we were very much mirroring each other, and it was amplified. And so you need to fix that. You need to resolve whatever it is. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to like perfectly fix something. Just start the path. Start taking care of your body. Start eating right. You don't have to be perfect. Just make like a little change and a little adjustment. Highly recommend that. So I told you I would invite you to something at the end. When you're watching this video, I'm going to be having a twin flame workshop. It's a communication workshop for twin flames. So if you want to know how to communicate with your twin flame the right way, and how to appropriately see them so that you don't get stuck in this loop of being left on red, or not going deeper, or having arguments, please join my twin flame workshop coming up. I've got a link in the description box. Thank you so much. Love you very much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.